I'm so over YouTube, like
Tell me
over
why.
it.
Therapy session with
Like
us and Augie.
it's just like everyone wants to be famous. Everyone wants to have these views, and that's all they do. That's all they make content for is views. And I fall victim to that. My friends now who make YouTube who are in part of the squad before they do YouTube now are doing it, and they're doing well, they're getting views. But does it get to a point where you're not creating anymore? You're only doing something because it benefits you, and then you're the highlight of the reel. You know what I mean? It's like your highlight reel. If you go back on all my videos, it's all me, and like how many other stories are there out there that aren't just about you?
But those don't get views.
It doesn't get views, and that's the issue.
Resist,
now they resist this whole thing. It's like, well, that's the problem here with YouTube. It could change if it wasn't this whole algorithm. It's all about you, and it works for some people. It's going to continue working for some people, but don't be afraid to little branch out of your box.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
because the reasons why it can be the worst sometimes is also the reason why it can be something that we can now maybe take a break from and then come back to, because a lot of people for a while were scared when the daily grind was a thing, because people felt like, I got to put out a vlog. Yep. I know you did that every single day. You got to stay relevant. But
it stresses you out.
Oh yeah, it was insane. Like when I was doing 5 days a week for almost a year, I hated my life. It was the worst time of my life, you know?
Not fun.
And now I just make a video when there's like something cool to talk about.
But the video has you as the kind of the,
your life is the star.
Your life was a star, but your videos now are like you're like a talk show host about tech stuff, which is very interesting.
And it takes the pressure off of you.
Yeah, it's like, what are people going to think about me?
Yeah.
And I'm honestly been like almost deleted some of my old videos because I don't want to have this persona that's how I was, because I was this person who just strived to get views, and I guess I shouldn't be so jaded towards YouTube.
Well, but it's very easy to be jaded by YouTube. So I'm
just jaded because no one has original ideas anymore.
Yeah.
It's all about like they see something that's trending and they do something and then boom. Like a good friend of mine's doing YouTube now and he's a huge fan of Danny Duncan. Okay, Danny Duncan.
Does he try to be Danny Duncan?
Well, now it's like it went literally, it was night and day. It went from him filming stuff and like putting quality time in the editing to a mic, a lav mic, to him hosting and like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing today, doing funny shit, and then that's it. Like, where is it? So it's not the point, and it's like, okay, if you want to go this route, then you're doing that route. But if you want to be creative, you're not being creative anymore. This is not an outlet for you to be creative. This is an outlet for you to get famous, to have numbers and views, and to make money. And that's where I got kind of like, I'm still very jaded towards it, because I put in like the last film I just put out. It didn't even go on my YouTube channel. I went on Dig BMX website. Took me 2 weeks, a week and a half to edit it, and didn't make any money. All copyrighted music. And the past 4 videos of mine on my channel have been copyrighted music.
You know, I'm fine with if I want to make a video with sick music that's copyrighted and they get all the money, whatever. Like, I can make that choice. I made a sick video. But the thing that gets me is when they start restricting who can see it. A lot of times they'll restrict the countries. Like,
that's not because
this isn't available in Germany. It's because the music. Because the copyright.
Music, either it's not copyright, it's not licensed to in the different countries. Which I think is the same thing.
Which is annoying. But I will say for the next, because Will, do you want to be a YouTuber?
Yeah.
I am a YouTuber.
You are a YouTuber.
What a great
you
answer,
got
Will.
me. You got me. Well, because there's there's this next generation of kids who see YouTube as a legitimate job, which it 100% is. It's very rewarding, but it's very stressful.
I hope the best for Will, and I hope a lot of the kids that really want to do it, but I don't think it's a really healthy mindset for people's brains.
Well, because I will say, everyone who's a YouTuber now, or maybe was a YouTuber in the past 10 years, when I was in college, I didn't know being a YouTuber was a job. I fell into it. You know, a lot of people fall into it. So it's weird that now people are looking at it as a legitimate job.
And they're going at it. That's when it goes into the wrong direction. That's when you go into things, which I'm not doubting. I'm not talking down the people who want to do it.
Right.
Feel free. Learn yourself. Do whatever you want to do. It could be the best thing for you. It could be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But when we did it, I didn't expect to make money.
It was for fun, and it turned into
and all of a sudden, like, I'm like, oh, I'm making a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is sick. And then the adpocalypse happened, and all these things started going down. And then you start thinking, you know, oh shit, like, I'm not getting the views, I'm not gonna get the money.
Yeah.
And that's when the content is no longer
And I will say, for if you're just starting out on YouTube or whatever the heck you're doing, that the algorithm, yes, it can be a drag. It can be very annoying for us to have a great month and then it goes down. But with the algorithm, it is literally its job is to serve content that normally wouldn't be seen by people to the top. So there are still so many opportunities out there for people who are looking to make something. If you make that one good video, that's why I say focus on quality in the beginning. It doesn't matter if you're just putting out hundreds of videos to 2 people. You got to focus on those videos that are going to pop, that stand for your brand, that stand for what you want to make, and then it'll set you up to have that audience, you know? So yeah, how often are you posting then? Just when you got a video?
I'm posting like a month and a half. I'm going to do one more video where I sit down and do the thing where you talk to the camera for a sec. I really can't stand it anymore. And it's really weird to think that, but I can't stand it. I can't stand putting the camera in front of my face and having to, I was talking to Will about it today. He was asking me, did that hurt you? You jumped.
I think that scared him a little bit.
We were talking on the roof today. He was just like, are you vlogging anymore? I'm like, no, I don't vlog. Yeah. I'm really like not turned on by it anymore. They don't get stoked.
But yeah, I mean, just, you got to put out what makes you happy.